Hi guys, today we're making vegan nacho cheese. For this recipe you will need 2 cups of diced potatoes, 1 cup of diced carrots, a half a cup of water, a third a cup of almond milk or water instead of oil, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast flakes, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and cayenne pepper to your taste. You will also need chips. Now I prefer the plain tortilla chips, but we couldn't get our hands on any right now, so I got Doritos for this particular video. But yeah, tortilla chips. Okay, so I start out by peeling my potatoes, and to get the 2 cups of potatoes that I needed, with this particular size potato, I needed 3 of them, and I went on and diced them, and I used my little 1 cup measure to keep up with how much I had. And from there, I went on and took care of all the potatoes, and then I went straight into the carrots, which I needed 3 carrots to make the 1 cup that I needed with this particular size carrot. Again, it's going to depend on the size of your vegetables. And then we get to the boiler, and go ahead and put your potatoes and carrots on to boil. You want to get them fork tender, and so we go ahead and turn it on, mid-heat or whatever. I put mine on like 3.5. Go ahead and bring it to a boil, and ta-da, you've got cooked vegetables. And as I'm checking them, the potatoes always cook faster, of course, than the carrots. So I went on and took those out. I always get those out first, and then I checked the carrots just to see where they were. I'm loving my new tool, y'all. I love this particular strainer spoon like thingy. But anyway, so I went on and kept the carrots in and brought them up to a boil again, just to go ahead and get them to the tenderness that I preferred. Okay, so after I let it boil for maybe 5 or 10 minutes more, I decided to check them again and see if they were fork tender. So it's time to play Chase the Carrots. And as I'm checking them out, they're looking good. So this is what we want. Let's play a little bit more. Okay, and now it's time for the blender. And at this point, we're going to put our potatoes and our carrots, the 1/2 cup of water. Then we put that 1/3 cup of almond milk. Now it's time for the 2 teaspoons of salt, a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, a 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast flakes, a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and then cayenne pepper to your taste. I usually do take my 1/4 teaspoon and put like half of that. So that's what I did. And if you thought I put something in extra earlier, it was just that my salt didn't come all the way out. So I just made sure all of it went into it. Okay, so at this particular point in time, here's where the magic takes place. When you start up your blender, for me, I have a Vitamix, it will pulverize anything. And here's where the magic happens. You take those yucky looking ingredients, I know it didn't look too appetizing, and it transforms them into a delicious vegan cheese, y'all. I'm telling you, I can't understand it. I can't explain it any better than I am. You just have to try this. And I'm not a vegan, but my family and I love this cheese. We're not vegans, and we prefer this cheese when we make our nachos. Go figure. So you can enjoy the process of eating healthy. Trust me, I like to find those really good, easy recipes to do that. And you guys, here we go. Here is the final product, vegan cheese. And even excluding oil. My original recipe called for oil, but I did not put any oil in it and I don't miss it at all. So here's time for chips. Again, I prefer the plain tortillas, but we couldn't get it. Put those chips down and then take that wonderful, wonderful cheesiness that you will not feel guilty about at all. And you're just gonna take it and just pour it all over those chips. And you can enjoy this knowing that you're getting your vegetables in and everything. So I want you guys to try this. It is so awesome. Vegan cheese. Loving it. Enjoy.